window.
Okay, so we are in Karim Khan Citadel right now, and he rolled in 1700 something. I don't remember the exact date. 300 years ago, and he used to live here. There are two parts, and one is his summer residence, and the other is a winter residence. Okay, this is not that special. The summer one is not that special. We've just seen the winter one, which is like more colorful, vibrant, and everything. And 19 years ago, they turned into the prison because in Shiraz there were no prison. कोई prison नहीं था तो उन्होंने इसको prison बना दिया. उसके बाद काफ़ी यहाँ पे stealing भी हुई है, stained glass stealing, you know, and the plaster and everything, not preserving our history. So exactly that happened here as well. And Karim Khan को ये जगह इतनी पसंद आई थी. He made this place Shiraz, capital of Iran. Okay, he ruled about only for 12 years, and he made a few mosques, bazaar, a hammam, and you know, the citadel.
They could pay them by these signs. For example, there were a man who worked, and his signature was this. So he put his signature, then he could take the money and give the salary. So
Interesting.
exactly.
No one can cheat.
Exactly.
Interesting way.
Exactly. So there is three corner of the citadel. As you can see, this part, the corner, is known as the winter part. And in the winter they came here because the direction of the sun was very nice, and sun, all of them had some nice direction into the rooms, so they could live here in winters. The rooms get warm by the sun lights, so they moved from that part, which was the summer part and summer court, to this part, which was
Winter
the
part.
winter part. Yes. And we have a center and main part. Part was belonged to the king himself. King was always there, and he lived there, and it was somehow royal place and royal rooms, which we go there, and there were very, very nice and authentic and very special paintings by gold and other colorful colors on the walls. So the kings lived there. Now they made some statues from the king and the courts.
The beautiful windows.
Yes.
The detailed and everything is so pretty.
These are especially the artwork from Shiraz. We call them gerehchini, which means the small piece of wood like this.
Okay.
Wood, and this is glass. So they gathered all these small woods together and just put it on the center, on the cover, on this part. So they made this beautiful window after all.
So beautiful. I'm so much impressed by the detail work of these windows, especially aesthetically. The color combination, everything is
Yes.
out of this world.
Karim Khan, which you can see him there. He was the king, and the owner of this place. You can see the details of the paintings. As I told you, they painted by gold. The various very, very thick gold sheets.
It's all gold, pure
Yes,
gold.
yes.
Wow.
It's very thick gold sheets and papers which they use for the paintings, especially for here. So here there are some famous people from that time, the king itself and the nephew, no, the king after that, the last king of this dynasty is lighting on the behind these windows. Here you can see a carpet of color on the floor. So it was a trick on that time to decorate the building
floor.
and the
Okay, this is beautiful. A door within door within door.
and these are that one was the main room for the king, and these rooms for the relatives, for the other main and important people.
For the guests?
Not for the guests, for the minister, for the family, and the others.
Was
the Ivan.
Okay.
Ivan, yes, a place which has roofed, but the
and the
your
view.
in front, yes, your in front is open and you have view of the garden, the very nice pool that you can see. I mean this.
Yeah.
This is all the citadel was covered by these plasters. During it's become a prison. So we lost all these gold paintings because of that.
Oh my God.
Yes.
ओके जी, मुस्लिम्स बीइंग मुस्लिम, यहाँ पे भी स्टेन ग्लास था, लेकिन ये देखें इन सब ने यहाँ पे चोरी कर लिया है और सिर्फ ये रह गया इस रूम के अंदर. नेम्स इनग्रेव हुए हुए हैं, जो यहाँ पे प्रिजनर्स थे उन्होंने अपने साइन छोड़े हुए हैं. ये अबाउट 90 years ago they turned this place into a prison because they did not have any prison in town. Now we are going to Vakil Bath, which is Vakil Hammam as well. Let's see how it is.
We say garmabe.
Yarmabe.
Garmabe.
Garmabe.
Garmabe means hot water.
Okay, yeah, that's what I can read. Garmabe Vakil.
Garmabe,
Okay,
yes.
it's Hammam.
It has a system at that time. You can see some steps from here, from the main entrance, and then very short steps here. Here was the place for keeping the heat water of inside.
Okay.
The heat water could not go easily come out, and it can keep that place very good. They enter the hammam. The worker gave them some stuff like some towel.
Okay.
These are the old traditional towel of the people. So they covered their body with these towels.
So it's about 300 years ago?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they should talk with the cashier and ask them if they can enter or not. From here they go up, and here some people sat and they do something. For example, if they want to do tattoos, they could do here.
Okay, tattoos.
Yes.
In that time.
Yes, exactly. If they wanted to talk with someone who was Japarchi, Japarchi was the people who ride the horse and send some messages or some
Messenger kind of person.
Exactly.
A leader or Sardar kind of.
A leader of the
Tribe.
village.
Village.
Alright. Khan means the leader of the village. So people gather here to solve their issues with Khan.
It also happening in Hammam. Okay.
Yes, they could talk together here in very private and friendly atmosphere, you know. Here, or they could talk about the some sports or some athletes from that time. Yeah.
Important thing about this hammam is this is not the main hammam, right? The main hammam is somewhere else. This is there, you know, you can see the meeting room, chatting room where they share their problems. यहाँ पे पहलवान बैठे हैं अपने आप को दबा रहे हैं और you know they're talking about the athlete. और अभी पीछे हमने जो देखा है वहाँ पे वो tattoos बना रहे हैं और you know they're talking about their issues and their problems. So it's more like a hangout place and you know poetry is happening over here. ऊपर हज़रत यूसुफ और ज़ुलेखा की स्टोरीज़ हैं ऊपर सारी, you know they're reciting the stories and everything. So it's more like a hangout place in a very casual manner, I guess.
They called cloak room. Cloak room.
Okay.
Yes. They put their clothes and their shoes here.
Okay.
All around, as you can see.
This is the place for their clothes. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
While they're having bath.
Yes.
Okay.
And keep the hot weather there. So.
This is Garam Khana heat room.
Yeah, the heat room, yes, but at first we go there. Listen to this music. It's traditional music, and it's when they wanted to a ceremony of henna. You have henna ceremony.
Mehendi.
We also have henna ceremony before wedding. One night before wedding, there is henna ceremony. So the woman take the bride to hammam and wash her, and then just make up her.
Prepare her,
exactly, prepare her and put henna on his hand, and you can see on her hand the henna. So this is a ceremony, and then they make this noise.
It's typical Middle Eastern voice they make in weddings. This is the actual bath.
Yes.
And the barber is there.
Yes, it has two parts.
Massaging.
Exactly, massage. Even the dentist here, they took the teeth from that time. And here in the center, they washed people and they could wash each other. And that part was belonging to the rich people. That part.
Okay.
And even
so poor and rich discrimination. Yeah. Rich part. And they have private rooms as well there. This is the poor part.
Now they are constructing. We cannot see something special because it's dark. Which from the down they make some fires and make the water hot.
What is that symbol? Bird symbol?
It's birds and especially nightingales. This is famous of the city of Nightingales.
They have some underground system, you know. They have नालियाँ जिसमें गरम पानी आ रहा है जिससे ये floors गरम रहते हैं, you know. They can lay down and have kind of sauna kind of thing.
Yes.
Very
These
interesting.
are the tunnels from there's some small.
This is the Vakil Mosque, if you see behind me. Okay, after Karim Khan, Muhammad Khan ruled this place, and people used to come here. यहाँ पे shelter के लिए आके छुप गए थे क्योंकि वो सबको मार रहे थे, सब कर रहे थे. तो ये वाहिद जगह है जिसको उन्होंने destroy नहीं किया है. बाकी हर जगह को destroy किया और damage किया. But this is the only place. This is the like कि उन्होंने पूरे जो यहाँ के लोग थे उनको shelter दिया, you know. They came here for escape.
Shirazi artwork on that time, at the time of Karim Khan, about 200 to 300 years ago. Carved very, very nicely and artistically. And then these are the tile work from that time. Making this color, the pink, is very hard job.
Pink, and you can see the shades, white and
Exactly. The pink color, when they wanted to achieve this color, they should melt lots of gold with
Gold?
color. Yes,
Oh.
gold, and because of this, it makes it special. Using this color is
They
very.
used to add gold. These are 48 pillars.
Yes, they made this place for Imam to start the praying.
Some people throw with gun the imam.
Okay.
And
Just to protect Imam,
Yes.
they used to do that.
He stand in the level of the people.
Yeah, in the level of
Here,
people.
he stands
This is the
here.
protection
because when
reason
we
only.
go to the this,
Yeah, Ruku.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's
And standard?
yes, exactly. As I told you, it has two reasons: for his safety and also to showing his humble to the other guests.
We are in Vakil Mosque right now और इसकी significance ये है, एक तो ये है कि यहाँ पे shelter हुए थे सारे जब invading हुई थी, मोहम्मद खान ने invade किया था. And secondly 48 pillars है यहाँ पे and it's very very symmetrical and this is the most interesting thing जो मैंने अभी और कहीं पे नहीं देखी है, not in Pakistan, not in any Shia mosque or Sunni mosque. This is the hole. Can you see this hole? Okay. ये उन्होंने एक आगे होल बनाया है इमाम के लिए जस्ट टू प्रोटेक्ट हिम क्योंकि आफ्टर हज़रत अली की शहादत के बाद तो उन्होंने कहा कि इमाम को प्रोटेक्ट करना है एंड टू शो दैट हाउ हम्बल ही इज़ एंड हाउ ग्राउंडेड ही इज़. तो ही यूज्ड टू प्रे इन दिस होल और बाकी सारे लोग यहाँ पे नमाज़ पढ़ते थे. तो दिस इज़ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग थिंग. ये मैंने और कहीं पे भी नहीं देखा है. आगे वो तो आप देखते हैं आगे इमामत हो रही है बट आई हैव नेवर सीन दिस होल थिंग. आई थिंक ये यहीं पर वकील मॉस्क में ही है. ओके, द स्पेशलिटी ऑफ दिस मार्बल मेंबर इज़ कि ये एक ही पार्ट है. ये इतना बड़ा एक ही मार्बल है जो तब्रेज़ से इम्पोर्ट कराया था उन्होंने और आफ्टर दैट ही गन फेस्ट के वो गोल्ड का बना लेते तो उनको सस्ता पड़ता. ये उनको बहुत बहुत एक्सपेंसिव पड़ा था दिस मार्बल मेंबर. बट इट्स प्रिटी. So rich people only could afford to study. Maybe it is so expensive at that time. कि only rich people were allowed to study.
Exactly, and you know
Or the government officials or.
It's not only about the money; it's about the position, the social position of them. Lots of big philosophers, as I told you, like Ibn Sina.
Ibn Sina.
Yes, studied here and started from here. And you can see
Okay, we are at Ibn Sina school.
Yes.
We have one school in Lahore in a very famous posh area. It's called Ibn Sina. We have medical shops named Ibn Sina. It's a very respected name. Like I'm, walking in Aitchison school because only rich people could have afforded, and the only male allowed to study, not female. That. Okay, the special thing is about this school is Ibn Sina, the famous B. Ibn Sina. He studied over here, and the government officials or rich people or it's a very very special school. It looks like a part of Jannat. Narenjestan Museum or Narenjestan Garden. This is Narenjestan Garden. It is so pretty. So pretty.
Spot. There were two. This one, the males lived here.
This is the male portion.
Yes, it takes
The pretty
about,
one.
Yes, years.
Wow.
Yes, and like the shrines, they have mirror works inside, interior, as you can see.
Door work, wow. It's all mirror work. It's a Narenjestan garden, Narenjestan house.
See the picture of some women.
Yeah.
They are not Persian.
It's European.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
it looks like
from
European.
Georgia.
Georgia.
It's said that they were from Georgia because it was not allowed to put their pictures, their women here in the time of Qajar about 200 years ago. All women have burqa.
The door, the details, the wood, everything is so perfect. House belongs to this guy Mirza Ibrahim Khan. और ये देखें कितने खूबसूरत इनकी चेयर्स हैं. ठीक है, this is their sitting room. Wow, this is so pretty. और ये ऊपर यहाँ पे उनकी women बैठ सकती थी to participate in the conversation. Beautiful. मतलब 200 साल पहले भी wood and aesthetic and designs, armchairs, everything is so perfect.
During the years, but this one is original.
Okay, they made a replica.
Yes, which now is covered by the glass. But
The stained glass is everywhere, in mosque, in house, it's everywhere.
exactly, because it's a pattern of architecture in this city. Stained glasses.
Wood.
Walnut wood. And you see this white, these are shells, which are come from Persian Gulf. They took shells from Persian Gulf, and these are brass, which they put here and work on door. So these are very precious and valuable doors and windows.
Plaster work, yeah. Shiraz University. Okay, so far it's my first day in Shiraz, but so far the experience is really, really good. The people are really nice, very calm. The whole, the vibe is very calm. Aesthetically designed, the houses I've seen, the places I've been, everyone is so welcoming. Oh, you're from Pakistan and this and that, and very friendly people over here. It's the best place. The beauty, the people, the culture, everything is so calm and serene. And I'm in Narenjestan Museum right now. And आपको भी दिखाया होगा मैंने अंदर जो घर है उनका, यहाँ पे सिर्फ मर्द रहते थे और पूरा वेंटिलेशन सिस्टम इज़ सो गुड and sitting system and everything, the garden. Now it became a museum. अब museum के लिए use होता है, but it's so serene and calm.
he can tell you the future. When you open his book and read the poems, you can find something from your future. Why they call it Hafez? His name was Muhammad. Qajar Shamsuddin Muhammad. Yes, yes. He was the Hafez of Quran, and he could the verses all in mind, memorized, yes,
the Quran.
All the Quran. So because of that, they called him Hafez. Yes, and these things happened when he was 14 years old. He memorized all the Quran. Yes. So Hafez is the poet which never left this city and never left the city for traveling. He never traveled. No, he always lived here,
Shiraz,
and stayed here. Yes, in this place, which was on that time was the cemetery of the Shiraz, not now. Now is only the Hafez tomb, but on that time was the Hafez cemetery, and you can find someone who doesn't believe anything, only God.
Sufism.
Exactly. And this is the point of Sufism. You cannot catch them. You know, Nietzsche was the atheist. He doesn't believe anything in his life, and he was the man who said God not exists. But he is the man that wrote about Hafez, something very passionate and very passionate about Hafez, that I'm Murid of Hafez.
Yeah. His literature is very rich.
Took from Tabriz this marble stone to.
Okay, it's from Tabriz as well.
Yes, in the time of Karim Khan, they put this.
He built his tomb.
Yes. Yes. These pillars are belong to Pahlavi, the first Pahlavi, not the Hafez, not the Karim Khan, but the.
Okay, this is Hafez tomb. Okay, he was like from 1324 to 1390, about 800 years ago. He was a Sufi poet of Shiraz. और इनके बारे में इंटरेस्टिंग चीज़ ये है कि ही नेवर एवर वेंट आउटसाइड ऑफ शिराज. ही नेवर ट्रैवल्ड बेसिकली. वो शिराज में ही पैदा हुए हैं, शिराज में ही उनकी डेथ हुई है. एंड ही वाज लाइक हाफिज़ मीन्स हिफ्ज़ कुरान. ठीक है, उन्होंने कुरान हिफ्ज़ कर लिया था 14 साल की उम्र में. एंड देन ही रियलाइज मैनी थिंग्स, यू नो, ही बिकेम सूफ़ी एंड देन ही स्टार्टेड राइटिंग एंड एवरीथिंग. तो ईरान में स्पेशली शिराज में ही इज़ द मोस्ट रिस्पेक्टेड पर्सन. और उनकी जो किताबें हैं वो कुरान के साथ रखी जाती हैं. आई मीन इतना रिस्पेक्ट किया जाता है उनके कलाम को, उनकी शायरी को. सो आफ्टर ही पास्ड अवे इट बिकेम अ सिमेट्री बिकॉज एवरीवन इन शिराज वो उनके साथ ही, उनके करीब ही कहीं दफन होना चाहते थे, क्योंकि वो यू नो सूफ़ी नेक इंसान थे. सो और यहाँ पे ये भी माना जाता है इन शिराज के उनकी जो पोइट्री है इट बिकेम अ फ्यूचर. लाइक ये भी मानते हैं कि यू नो कि वो फ्यूचर बता सकते थे अपनी पोइट्री के थ्रू एंड एवरीथिंग, क्योंकि बाद में वो सारी चीज़ें हुई हैं जो उन्होंने लिखी थी उस ज़माने में. और बहुत सारे जर्मन एंड इंग्लिश पोइट्स हैं जो मानते हैं, कन्फेस करते हैं कि वी आर मुरीद एंड फॉलोअर्स ऑफ यू नो हाफिज़.